Jai Shri Krishna, first time in English in simple story form from Purans, Vishnu Parv, Shri Harivansh Puran. Shri Krishna's attempt to take Braj to Vrindavan, Episode-28. Vaishnapanji beautifully narrates, it is said that both brothers Shri Krishna and Sankarshan spent their childhood in the sacred land of Braj, and as they turned 7, a new phase of their divine journey began. Balram, ever the steadfast and mighty, adorned himself in blue attire, while Shri Krishna, the embodiment of joy and wisdom, wore his resplendent yellow garments. As young cowherds, they roamed the serene pastures, tending to the herds of cattle that were so dear to their hearts. One day, as the sun cast its golden rays upon the verdant lands, Shri Krishna turned to his brother Sankarshan with a thoughtful expression. Arya, he began, his voice calm yet filled with a sense of purpose. Our time here has come to an end. The forest, which once flourished in beauty and abundance, now bears the marks of our playful grazing. The grass has been devoured, the trees have been broken, and the land, once rich and vibrant, now stands depleted. The well being of our sacred cows is our greatest concern. He paused, his gaze sweeping over the land. Let us now seek out a new forest, one that is untouched, where fresh grass grows in abundance and the wood is plentiful. There, our cows will thrive once more, and we can restore the balance the nature so gracefully offers. The forests here in Braj can no longer sustain us. I have heard that not far from here there lies a far more enchanting forest, Vrindavan. This forest, untouched by time, is a place of unparalleled beauty and wonder. In its verdant expanse, the gopis can dance with joy, their hearts overflowing with bliss, and the cows can graze freely amidst the freshest grass. The air there is fragrant with the perfume of countless flowers, and every tree seems to sing with the sweet melodies of the wind. Vrindavan is more than just a forest, it is a sanctuary of divine harmony, where the soul finds peace in the company of nature and the heart resonates with the rhythm of the universe. Close by stands the majestic Govardhan, a mountain of great reverence, rising like a guardian to protect all the rest that resides beneath it. It is not far from Vrindavan, and it is sacred, and its sacred presence will add the sanctity of our new abode. Vaishnapanji continues his narration. Janmejay. It is said that by the divine will of Shri Krishna, a strange and ominous occurrence began to unfold. As if stirred by unseen forces, a pack of fierce wolves appeared in the once peaceful meadows of Braj, casting a shadow of dread over the entire region. The wolves, driven by a dark purpose, were not ordinary creatures, but ferocious and relentless in their attacks, sent to bring chaos to the land of love and harmony. As the wolves began to encroach upon the forest, they brought with them a reign of terror. The cows, sacred and beloved to the people of Braj, were not spared. These wicked beasts would prey upon the calves, tearing them apart, and torment the cows, causing great distress. By night, the terror only grew. Children too were snatched from their homes, dragged into the dark wilderness, vanishing without a trace. The entire land of Braj, once resplendent with joy and peace, was gripped by fear. Faced with such dread, the people of Braj, their hearts heavy with sorrow, gathered in council. The elders, wise and experienced, consulted with one another, and they reached a unanimous conclusion. The time has come to leave Braj. Our cattle, our children, and our very lives are at risk. Let us gather our wealth, our families, and our herds and seek refuge in a safer land. Thus, the decision was made to evacuate Braj and move to a new place where they would live in peace, free from the relentless terror of wolves. With heavy hearts, the people of Braj prepared to leave their cherished homeland, unaware that this divine play, orchestrated by Shri Krishna, was a precursor to a much greater journey, one that would lead them to the sacred and blissful groves of Vrindavan where new miracles awaited. Vaishampayanji continues, upon hearing of the decision to abandon Braj and move to Vrindavan, Nandji, ever the dutiful and wise leader, immediately understood the gravity of the situation. With resolve in his heart, he spoke to the assembled crowd, his voice steady yet filled with determination of a protector. It has been decided that we must leave, then there is no time to waste. Let us not delay, but set forth today itself for the safety of our families, our cows, and our beloved Braj. At Nanchi's command, a sense of urgency filled the air. An announcement was made for far and wide. Prepare at once, pack your belongings, load your utensils upon the carts, and bring your cows. We shall leave for Vrindavan today. In a matter of hours, the entire community of Braj sprang into action. Women gathered their household goods, men readied their cars, and children, though filled with wonder, hurried alongside their elders. The beloved cows, sacred and dear to their hearts, were led with gentle care. The once beautiful village of Braj, now left behind in a hurry, stood quiet and still. With each passing step, Braj moved towards Vrindavan, and as they journeyed, the path before them stretched wide, opening into a land of abundant beauty and boundless possibility. The new land of Vrindavan, known for its tranquil forests and sacred groves, soon embraced them. The people of Braj, under Krishna's divine protection, found that Vrindavan's lush forest and open fields provided the perfect sanctuary. An open field big enough for all was chosen where the land was encircled by tall thorny trees, standing as guardian to protect what was left behind. These trees, with their mighty trunks and dense thickets, formed a natural barrier, ensuring that no harm would come to Braj. Vaishampayanji beautifully narrates, upon arriving in the sacred land of Vrindavan, a place where the divine presence of Lord Madhusudan was ever present for the welfare of all creation, an aura of peace and harmony enveloped the entire region. In this blessed land where Krishna's grace reigned supreme, there was no sorrow to be found. The cows, revered as the jewels of Braj, grazed contentedly, their tender spirits untouched by pain or fear. The calves, innocent and joyful, frolicked in the lush meadows without a care in the world. Even the residents of Braj, whose hearts had once been heavy with worry, now found their lives filled with boundless happiness. Under the watchful protection of Lord Krishna, there was no suffering, no sorrow, and no anguish. Thus, under the divine presence of Shri Krishna, Vrindavan became not just a sanctuary, but a land of eternal bliss. Vaishampayanji eloquently continues the narration upon reaching the sacred land of Vrindavan. The sons of Vasudev, with hearts full of joy and devotion, began to roam the vast lush meadows, tending the herds of calves. The air in Vrindavan, fragrant with the scent of nature's bounty, seemed to beckon them to wander freely. And so they did, basking the serene beauty of the divine landscape. During the summer months, the two brothers, along with the other cowherd boys, spent their days in blissful harmony, playing and bathing in the cool waters of the Yamuna river. The sound of their laughter and play echoed through the groves as they frolicked in the waters, their hearts as pure as the river itself. Then, as the season turned, the rainy season arrived, bringing with it powerful transformation. Dark, swollen clouds gathered on the horizon, and soon the heavens opened. A gentle yet persistent breeze swept across the land, laden with the promise of new life. The earth, parched from the summer sun, drank deeply as the rain poured down. The arrival of the rain brought a sudden stillness to Vrindavan. The cowherd boys who had once roamed freely in the fields found themselves confined to their homes, sheltered from the heavy downpour. The trees and plants around Vrindavan, as if touched by divine grace, blossomed into a vibrant green, their leaves shimmering with the fresh dew. The footpaths, once clearly visible, were now hidden beneath the growth of grass and the pooling waters. In the sky, the sun became a rare sight, obscured by the thick swirling clouds. The rhythm of day and night seemed to blur as the farmers, caught in the embrace of the rains, no longer knew where one day ended and the other began. Everywhere in Vrindavan, nature rejoiced. The peacocks danced in with their vibrant plumage sparkling in the rain, as if celebrating the arrival of the rainy season. The sound of their calls echoed through the trees, harmonizing with the soft murmur of the river and the rustling of leaves. The cowherd boys, too, could not resist the playful spirit of the season. They jumped and leaped in joyous abandon, splashing in the puddles, their laughter ringing out like music in the cool rain soaked air. In this way, there was no doubt that the arrival of the rainy season had brought Vrindavan back to life. The rains had revived the land, replenishing its beauty and vitality, and nature itself seemed to bow in reverence to the divine presence of Krishna, whose very footsteps had transformed the sacred land into a living, breathing manifestation of joy, peace, and eternal harmony. Jai Shri Krishna. In the next episode, we will hear about adventures of Shri Krishna and Balram in Vrindavan forest. Episode 29. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.